Good evening and welcome to Tetrakey TV. My name's Rob Yates and this is episode number 48 of 260 Facebook Live Monday to Friday Tetrakey TV episodes that we are bringing you in 2017. All focused around performance, business, bringing those two things together and giving you as many tools, resources and thoughts as possible for your business to be as successful as possible in 2017. This evening, what we'd like to talk to you about is resolving conflict with business partners. We all are very, very well aware that when we're in conflicted situations, that performance takes a rapid decline. In fact, it doesn't even need to be an obvious conflicted situation. Sometimes just some confliction within yourself, maybe worry or concern about what somebody thinks about you, can equally produce such a decline in performance. So this evening we want to look at what to do, what to think about, how to get around those things and how to make sure that your performance curve doesn't plateau or decline. Few things to mention. If I lose my voice, sorry, I'm running out at the moment. I've got a sore throat, but getcoached.com. Please go on tetrakey.com/getcoached if you would like to have 3 months of free business coaching from Mark and myself. Mark says to say hi, by the way. Mark's in London in the UK at the moment for the next little while as they're doing some work. So he's there, he says hi. But if you'd like 3 months of free business coaching from Mark and myself as part of our YouTube Fly on the Wall coaching documentary, please apply. tetrakey.com/getcoached. Applications close, I think tomorrow is the 10th, so the end of tomorrow. And if you haven't applied by this time tomorrow, you have snoozed and lost. You've lost the opportunity for probably something that would be the difference, that will make the difference for your career or your business in 2017, and you've chucked it away and you're not going to get it. So fill in the form. It is for free, and not only do you get to get coached, you get to profile yourself and your product, your service, your business across all of our social media platforms for 3 months, demonstrating that you are getting coached, therefore you are serious in growing yourself and growing your business. And those are the people that people like to trade with. Nobody likes to trade with a horse that's either walking along or stopped walking at all. Everybody wants to trade with a horse that's trotting or cantering. So a couple of things. Ticket to the game for Tetrakey TV as ever. If you are on Instagram, please click the heart button and come along to see the whole edition on Facebook. Just go Google, Facebook search Tetrakey. I'll put the link in the description for you, and come along and join us on Facebook for the whole of our Facebook Live series. If you're on Facebook, please leave a comment, please click share, please click like, and that's your way of showing appreciation for what we're putting out here every night of the week for 52 weeks in 2017. And it also helps us know, it helps us track as to whether we're getting it right, whether we're getting it wrong, and so on and so forth. So please do those things. So here we go, let's jump into it. Resolving conflict with partners. Well, we have very many different partners, don't we, in business and in life. We have partners that maybe are part of a sports team that we play for. We have partners such as your wife or your husband. We have the obvious, which is business partners, somebody you share equity in a business with. And then you have those customer partners, the person who is your referral partner. They're always bringing business to you. And conflict within any one of those relationships is pretty damaging to your business. And so what do we need to do about it? How do we need to think about it? And what I want to share with you this evening is what Mark and I do to work together with each other to achieve so much. I'm really, really privileged to have a business partner like Mark. And we've spent quite a while now getting round this. Well, how do we play the rules of the game together so that both of us are always happy? We're both always sharing a similar direction. And so, as with all things, prevention is better than the cure. So even if you do not have a conflict to resolve at this point in time with a business partner or partner of any sort, start doing these next two things. Number one is to decide upon what it is your highest positive purpose is for the business. You know, the one thing that you're working towards. Nothing more, nothing less, one thing. For Mark and I, it's about increasing the performance of as many people and businesses as possible. So what does this do? Well, having this one thing that we pursue means that no matter what it is that we do, as long as it's aligned to that one thing and is going towards that end in mind, we can't upset the other one, because that's what we're doing. And I suppose that you could say, well, what if somebody changes the plan? Well, I mean, Mark and I change the plan on a daily basis. We're a business that's growing rapidly across 3, soon to be 4 continents. And so we change the plan regularly. But here's the thing. The plan that gets changed is the how to go about executing the strategy. And so if we do change the how, the deal is this. We change the how to increase the impact so that we can serve more people and enable more people to perform at a higher level, therefore working back towards a higher purpose. And so as long as you're always playing that game with your business partner or whoever it is you're in business with, where you're looking to achieve more in a shorter time period, more for less, more profits, more whatever it may be than you'd originally tended to towards that one highest purpose, you actually can do no wrong. Yes, you may have to be subtle or gentle with your business partner when you say, listen, I've just torn up plan A and I'm now into plan B. But a good business partner will understand it when you frame it in the context of this will enable us to achieve X quicker, faster, more efficiently, more effectively, at a greater profit, so on and so forth. So number one, agree what your one highest positive purpose is and drive everything towards achieving it as quickly, easily, sustainably and effectively as possible. Number two is if you want to prevent conflict, you need to have regular, honest communication and dialogue between you and your partner, where the honesty is seen and felt by both of you as a gift as opposed to an attack. You see, in my experience, most businesses and business partners try and avoid the really, really tough conversations because they don't want to have them. And here's the thing, in many models of the world, you could say that not having the conversation is dishonest, because many models of the world would lead you to believe, and I would believe, that there is only honest and dishonest, and there is nothing in the middle. There is no grey area. And so not talking is just simply dishonest. Not being truthful is simply dishonest. Holding back is just being dishonest. And so by having that regular, honest dialogue or communication, and I would suggest in most small businesses that's going to be weekly, if not daily, about what you appreciate about what the other person's doing, but also what you need them to do differently to prop up your part of the business. Having that means that there's no mind reading or second guessing. You know, your gut says, oh, blimey, he's peed off with me. You don't get that gut feeling when you're having honest, regular dialogue. And how often do we have those sensations where we feel that somebody's irritated with us and actually they're not? And yet inside us, it creates conflict with inside us. We are distracted, so we don't think about maybe where we should be thinking. We think about that relationship, that whatever's going on. Excuse me. So regular, honest communication. And those are the two key concepts to preventing having conflict within your relationships, your business partnerships, etc., etc. But what if you are conflicted? What if there is that level of conflict between your partners? Well, listen, it needs resolving. And the first thing I would do if I was you is have a go at resolving yourself quickly, cleanly, easily, by asking yourself, what is the highest positive purpose for being in business together? What is the one thing that we're trying to achieve together? What is the one thing we're working towards together? And get to a point where if you present that to the other person, they can do nothing really but agree with you, or maybe they want to change a word, but when we end up in semantics. So what is your highest positive purpose for being in business together? Work on that and work it out. Go and find that highest positive purpose for you to both work with. And as opposed to talking to the detail of what the problem is, which is often a micro detail, magnify yourselves up to a meta state, to a state up here, macro state maybe, where you both get to a place where you are in agreement. The one reason why you are in business. I mean, ultimately, if you end up all the way up there, surely profit is at the top of the tree for a business. It may not be, but surely it's there somewhere. Find things that you both can agree on. Find your one highest positive purpose for being in business together and working in partnership with each other. And then when you're now considering whatever the conflicting part is, ensure that both of you are thinking about resolving that conflicting part with that one highest positive purpose in mind. So for instance, if the conflict is around your partner wanting to change the plan, and the plan they've got, while different, will get you there quicker and faster and more cost effectively, and therefore bring you to profit quicker. If profit is your highest positive purpose, likely is that that's the plan to go and pursue, as long as obviously it's ethical and moral and all those sorts of things. If, however, you can't work it out amongst yourself, get somebody to help you as quickly as humanly possible. Get somebody like a good quality business coach. Get somebody like maybe your pastor or a religious leader, a significant friend who's got who's friends with both of you equally. But ideally, somebody who is an outsider can come in and gain new perspective and new clarity and help you work this through together. Because you see, conflict is like salt water on metal. It just erodes into the business. It erodes into the relationship, eventually to the point where the corrosion that causes produces a surface that can no longer be fixed, or rusts a hole through something. It can no longer be fixed. And then your business becomes very, very, very hard to save, as does the relationship. So have a go at fixing yourself. If it's beyond it, get in a mediator, get in a high quality business coach, maybe get somebody who's a friend but equally with both of you, or somebody to come in and help you resolve this so that you can perform to a higher level this year. So that's it for my thought for the day today around resolving conflict. I hope that's been of use to you. And if you have experienced resolving a conflict, please could you leave me a note and let me know how it is you went about it or what the outcome was. If you're struggling with resolving a conflict right now, equally ask questions about it in the comment section and I will get back to you with the very best possible response that I can give you. Get involved with Get Coached. There's only 24 hours left to get involved with that. Afterwards, you've missed the boat for this year, or certainly till the very end of this year. You can apply for Get Coached by going to tetrakey.com/Get Coached. Fill in the form. And apart from that, I look forward to seeing you tomorrow evening, which is Friday evening. And this evening, I particularly would like to say hello to everybody who has joined us from South Africa this evening. Thanks for coming on board. Thanks for joining us. It's lovely to see you. I appreciate the fact it's 9 p.m. for you. You're probably tired after a long day. Yeah, that's it. So have a great 24 hours further. Stay awesome. Thank you for joining us for episode number 48 of Tetrakey TV. And I will see you tomorrow evening. Have a good day further.